Argument, a man first, a gas station confrontation gets turned upside down. The chaotic situation that ended with a woman's SUV on its roof in the middle of the street in Forest Park. It was all caught on camera. An argument, a man dragged and a flipped over SUV, and now a woman in that SUV is charged.
Tia Ewing has a disturbing situation all around. I guess the good thing is nobody was hurt in this.
It's wild, and Forest Park police tell us this video you're about to see helped them piece together exactly what happened, and now a female is in custody.
Oh, my baby! Oh, my baby! Y'all better go ahead!
This wild video was recorded after an argument started at Jackson Boulevard and Harlem Avenue at the Thornton's gas station Sunday after 3. Jay Mills recorded it all.
Because they was like, they started throwing puffs and bombs. I'm like, it's for the escalate.
He was with his family, and they say the woman behind the wheel of the Ford SUV started hurling homophobic and racial slurs at the two.
Oh, my baby! Oh, my baby!
Calling them the N-word and monkeys.
From there, the fight escalated as people were trying to keep up. The female driver hits the red van, dragging the man that was with her for several feet. Then this happened. Damn! As the SUV fled the gas station, the driver struck a vehicle waiting at the southbound turn signal at Jackson and then flipped over. It was as if nothing happened at all. The driver managed to exit out of the broken window and started laughing. Just how much damage was done. The driver and her male companion were far from done. Like Bonnie and Clyde, they were captured on camera trying to flee the scene. Forest Park Police is only charging Nance. She didn't have a valid driver's license, and now she's charged with felony criminal damage to property, 2 counts of aggravated assault, reckless driving, among other charges. Tia Ewing, Fox 30.
All right. First and foremost, I want to give all praises to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushua, Ba'ashem, Rakakadash, and the honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone. Peace and salutations to you, brothers, doing this work in sincerity and in truth, the hope for elect, the brothers waiting every day patiently for Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushua to return, so we can get out this place safe. Peace and salutations to you, brothers, man. All right, you seen the video. Man, BT 2000, the BT, yeah, it's 2020, 2023. Is a more defined model, man. Could take a crash of a SUV, could flip over with a minute and they get out like nothing even mattered. Nothing touched them. Look at it. This is the wickedness. This is the wickedness of Eve right in your face, man. All right. She blew. If you see how she was acting. And the poor dude that she was with was in the car with her, man. And we need to how about Shemel Shah. All right. So eventually these women gonna have to get it all together, all right? And it's gonna happen. There's no way, shape, or form it's gonna happen. Anyway, so you see in the video that she was that arguing with 2 females, so you know that was more of a cat fight, you know, waiting to happen. It was always some damages when Eve and B-Dub get down, man. All right, they destroy shit. It was a destruction already waiting. All right, so. It was no way that it was just going to be an easy roll, all right? So she actually had literally a roll over, you know, hitting cars, all right? Getting out, circling the car like she about to go search for, what's her name? What's her name on the fence? Sarah Connor. That's how she got out and shit. Ready to destroy him. God dang. All right, so let me get some scriptures. Hold on. All right, so I just have to bring the screen up. So I'm going to just go ahead to Proverbs, because it's going to be quick, but Man, that was crazy. Amazing. Proverbs, I'm going to start at Proverbs 21 and 9. She was not going to stop. This is Proverbs 21 and 9. It says it's better to dwell in the corner of a housetop than with a brawling woman in a wide house, right? So you can see, you can see that this woman was on a nut, all right, ready to destroy. And they say it's better to dwell in the corner of a housetop, in the corner of a housetop, all right, a corner of a house, corner of a housetop. Let's get the word housetop real quick. The roof, all right, on the roof. Then with the brawling woman in a wide house. Let's get the wide. Okay. Let's Kabar. All right. Associated companies. All right. Share association society to be in the same place with this woman, man. All right. Let me see. All right, let's see to get the word brawling. Let's say strife and contention, contentious contention. All right, let me get this one right here. Strife and contention, the object of contention. All right, so she was just an object of contention and strife, arguing, hurling, plotting, blurting things out, man. Destroying. You know, her whole mental was already gone. You see how she looked when they got her? I'm gonna get that later. But okay, and I know it was at the end of the video, at the end of that video. But man, it was amazing. All right, she got out with no scratches. Let me get this out to easy English real quick. Matter of fact, let's see if it's in the easy English. I must don't have it on this one. Okay, I must don't have it on there. But you see that. I'm gonna go to Ciroc real quick. Let's go here. Ciroc. I'm gonna start at 7. All right, let me just jump down. Make sure that's right. It says Ciroc 26. I'll start at 25. The chapter 25. Ciroc 25 and 16. Let's start there. Let's start at 13. That's why we gotta watch out what we're doing, brother. Even holding ourselves mindful of not following our woman. You know, in this time, man, if we do that, you see that they can take us off the course. All right, and you see that that nigga was the dude. So like the dude that was in the car with him, he probably was going through it. This is I'll start at 13. It says, "Give me any plague, but the plague of the heart, and any wickedness, but the wickedness of a woman." So you know how rage and angry that chick was, man. And that's a lot of things about a lot of these women do, man. Be in a rage to get at you, fire, hatred, all right. You know, scripture tell you that she won't even, the tenderness, the eye shall be evil towards her husband, all right. All right, so hey, this woman is always on a nut. First of all, they got too many partners, too many dudes, too many men beating her down. You know, with the rod of correction, but shit, so many men is just too much contention with the spirits all on that chick, man. So she's just full of demons. All right, verse 14 it says, "Any affliction but the affliction of them that hate men, revenge but the revenge of enemies. Okay, I'm gonna jump down. It's to 16. It says, "I have rather dwell with the lion and the dragon than to keep house with the wicked woman." Yeah, man, that's a hell of a feeling. Right, been there, shit, a few times. Right, all right, and we got to deal with the things we do, and then the Heavenly Father get you out of those situations, man. Let me read that again, verse 16. "I had rather dwell with the lion and the dragon, two vicious and ferocious animals, man, than to keep a house with the wicked woman." The wickedness of a woman changed her face. You see how that woman looked like she walked out the ring, but she's actually the BT 2000 model, 2023 model. About she probably the 2040. She ahead of the game. She the way she flipped that vehicle over and got out. Shit, I think she opened the door with her hands and got out. All right. It says, the wickedness of a woman changes her face and darkens her countenance like sackcloth. All right. Her husband shall sit among his neighbors, and when he heareth it, he shall sigh bitterly, man, because these women be at the crib, be yelling at you, talking crazy, going berserk, thinking they can, acting like they can beat your ass, all right? Mangle you. Oh, she gonna get her big brother, right? But the man of the Lord gonna stay here, stay away. He'll be saved from her, All right? It says all wickedness is but little to the wickedness of a woman, man. Let her portion of a sin fall upon her. So wow, the fall of man. You get caught up with the wickedness of a woman, and let the portion of a sinner fall upon him, which she is. All right, all right. So that woman right there, I don't even know her name, but she probably terrorized her. Her man probably seeing, but like this motherfucker, because he probably ain't taking care of the business. Even if he is, he's taking everything. All right, she went had an argument with somebody else and destroyed other people's shit. God dang. All right. It says, as the climbing up a sandy way is the feat of the age. So going up a hill full of sand or something is hard for me, myself, especially the age I'm at now. It says, so is the wife I'm just like, so is the wife full of words to a quiet man. So that shit, so just wordy talking. Not you can't even you can't even think when you're around him, man. That's what that dude going through. All right. It says a woman that it says stumbling out the beauty of a woman. None there. It was all see because Jake was looking at the box, right? But that shit is poisonous. And the mind of keeping yourself whole and sane, you rather just deal with the easy. But that comes with that easy comes with a big a big trap, all right? It says, "Stumbling out the beauty of a woman, and desire not her for pleasure." All right, because you better know her candor to her character. It says, "A woman, if she maintain a husband, is full of anger." So if she got to take care of a dude, all right, impetus and much reproach, even if the guy he's some major thing happened, don't want to take care of them after a while. No matter how good or sweet they talk to you, that's why, hey, we got to keep our health, But then we know the time is close because that sweet woman could turn into something else, all right? The song that said the sweetest woman in the world could turn into the meanest woman in the world if you make her that way, but that bit is always like that. Said a wicked woman debateth the courage maketh and heavy countenance and a wounded heart. A woman that would not comfort her husband in distress maketh weak hands and feeble knees. So that woman that and we all know growing up in the hood how that shit is. All right. I don't know how you see the woman talking too tough. She'll get the other dude that she been messing around with on you. All right, man. That's gonna be That's a weakness, man. Some shit might happen and you might need to just talk to somebody. I told you you shouldn't do that. You know, you shouldn't have did it anyway. Now look what you got to go through now. Now you can't, your mind, you're like, damn, I got nobody. All right, can't run to mama. You know, your woman is right there, the one that's always with you. But still, she ain't with you. She ain't with you. She never was with you. You know. The woman came at the beginning of sin, and through her we all died. So we all die. You know, we know it goes back to Eve. You know, listening to other dudes. All right, so another dude, which they say the snake or the serpent, it was actually a man. It says, "Give the water no passage, neither a wicked woman liberty to get a pearl." So you can't let your woman be loose. They coming out with the shortest outfits on, and what is stretched, you know, showing their breast, ass, you know, they in their leggings, you know, and you know, other guys come and they stare at it. So that's the problem. You know, ain't no way that, hey, it'll make you feeble knees if she ain't. There's no respect, you know. If there's all out the door, but we still gotta wait for Yahweh Shem shot, because shit, all these women have some type of have a double look at certain things. As long as you taking care of them or seem like you can take care of them well, you know, when things the time of trouble come, what's gonna happen? That's why, hey, that's why Yahweh Shah said you put wife ahead of me, family, brothers, sisters, you wouldn't be none of my disciples. So, hey, because hey, they could turn on you in an instant. All right. It says, verse 26 says, "She shall not go as thou wouldest have her, cut her off from thy flesh, and give her a bill of divorce and let her go." So, all right. Because, hey, Scripture tell you about you can't really let it go, you know, fornication. But if this bitch is going, and this thing, man, you can't keep these banshees. All right, let's go to the 26th chapter. All right, this is part of it too, because you get the opposites. Okay, it says, "Blessed is the man that have a virtuous woman, virtuous wife, for the number of days shall be doubled. Of his days shall be double." Yeah, less stress. All right, we gonna only really get that in the kingdom, and some of us brothers might have that. You know, a woman that don't go off like that crazy. You know, a virtuous woman rejoices her husband, and he shall fulfill the years of his life in peace. All right, a good wife is a good portion, which shall be given in the portion of them that fear the Lord. All right, so, hey, you get it. Once you get out of that situation, because, you know, we most definitely had it. But the Lord will give you a beautiful, a woman that's more inept to believing in it's true. Especially with brothers that can get a woman that can believe it's true. We ain't talking about the head wrap, you know, sister soldier, soul sister of just sister soldier that come in and come out on the highway ahead to see, man, those be the biggest hoes. But I ain't gonna say some of them changed their life, you know. I ain't gonna go too deep, but we know for a fact most of them have and most of them have, you know, a lot of these women are not what you think they're gonna be. So when the Lord give you one of them women, hey, that's the blessing from the Lord. You know, I kind of say I got one that's a little bit better than evil. It's a little bit better than evil, but because you know they all are. It says, "Whether a man be rich or poor, okay, if he have a good heart toward the Lord, he shall in all time rejoice with a cheerful countenance." All right. So let me jump down. Matter of fact, I can keep reading. Now, verse 5, it says, "There are three things in my heart feareth. For the fourth, I was sore afraid. The slander of a city to gather together, and of an unruly multitude and a false accusation. All these are worse than death. But a grief of heart and sorrow is a woman that is jealous over another woman, and a scourge of the tongue which communicated with all. An evil wife is a yoke, right? Because right now these women actually, the idea for a woman that come in effect, man, all that shit better get out of here. Because right now, we actually can have more than one wife, but they think they can regulate it. So still, hey, that's why most brothers we know the mission we got to deal with, right? It says, verse 7 again, it says, an evil wife is a yoke. You know what a yoke is? Something they put around your neck, and it says shaking to and fro. Wow. He that hath hold of her is as though he held a scorpion. A scorpion sting the shit out of you. So this is, man, and a yoke around your neck that's shaking back and forth. Your head get jiggled around. It says a drunken woman, which that woman had to be, and a gatherer abroad, because that's why I said give your woman not liberty to gather abroad, causes great anger, and she will not cover her own shame. That body, man. You see that motherfucker come out. You see the Instagram models. They catch Jake. Get $1 million football guy, and then mess around and get pregnant. Now they got child support. End up paying somebody $2 million a month. Baby don't eat that much. All right, shit. The whoredom of a woman may be known in her haughty looks and eyelids, man. You had a woman that you could be with, the bitch would look behind you and stare at another guy, and have no problem with it. They look. It's just what it is. All right. The woman that was in that video, shit, she's all those. It says, if the daughter be shameless, keep her in straitly, lest she abuse herself through over much liberty. That she go around, and if she don't got no, that's what I had. You have to do that, man. You got to make sure your daughter understand and keep her, tight. A lot of times, some of these guys let their daughter get abroad. Some of these girls, they finally get away from their fathers who wouldn't let them do much, and then they go wild. So it's just still a catch-22. All right. It says, watch over the impotent eye and marvel not if she trespass against thee. So don't be surprised if your beautiful little girl does that, man. All right. Even if she's supposed to be sweetheart, all right, or your wife, all right. Just don't let nothing surprise you, because the mission is always we always looking forward. She will open her mouth as a thirsty traveler when she have found a fountain to drink of very water near her, and by every edge will she sit down and open her quiver to every area, so that she would get down with a multitude of dudes. All right, the independent woman. All right, we ain't, who don't have no sense, and that's what that is. She might get a state age, and that nerd, said they went to the wilderness and it nourished them. I forgot how it went, the quote, but they getting food stamps and things, and back in the day you couldn't stay in a house, or still can't. I wouldn't know. But I'm pretty sure it's the same thing. This devil has always got his hand in our world. But hey, our people won't repent. We won't repent. Our people won't repent and come back to the Heavenly Father. All right. So your own woman will still let. All right, when you get her, she already that box been used up. Okay, been towed down. All right, more than one dude. All right. All right, so let me jump down. I started verse 23. I started 22. Let me go back up here. It says, verse 13, it says, the grace of a woman delighteth her husband, and her discretion will fatten his bones, And he says, a silent and loving woman is a gift of the Lord, and there is nothing so much worth as a mind will be instructed. A shamefaced and faithful woman is a double grace, right? And her continent mind cannot be valued. So it's got, when you get these women, if we get these women, but we gonna get these women in the kingdom, no doubt. But if you got a woman with some sense, we still gotta still look to the Lord and pray, you know. That this ain't no the same shit, you know. But that woman, hold on 1 second.
Chaotic situation that ended with a woman's SUV on its roof in the middle of the street in Forest Park. It was all caught on camera. An argument. A man dragged and a flipped over SUV, and now a woman
a man dragged and a flipped over SUV. I'm just fast forward a little bit and see how this shit look.
Nobody was hurt in this.
How crazy this shit is.
It's what Harlem Avenue at the
Look at it. Look at him opening up bigger.
Jay Mills recorded it all.
Cause they was like, they started throwing cuffs and bombs. I'm like,
and look at this nigga. He was videotaping.
And they say the woman behind the wheel of the Ford SUV started hurling homophobic and racial slurs at the two.
Look, that's the other side.
Calling them the N-word and
they watch.
From there, the fight escalated as
Swift feet swifter run the mischief. Look at him.
The female driver hits the red van, dragging the man that
goddamn
was with her
killing
for several
people.
feet. Then this
All you gotta do is go straight
and
and go out to the street. But this bitch done her anger. That's why the scriptures tell you, I'd rather dwell with a lion and a dragon and dwell in on a lion and a dragon like I gotta read that again. I'd rather dwell with a lion and a dragon. All right, and dwell in a rooftop than with a wicked woman, man. Look at her.
It was as if nothing happened at all. The driver managed to exit out of the broken window.
Look at her. She did not. It did not get a scratch. She out there, and the other one's laughing. She got a shoe off. Look at her. Look at the door. She bent that boy open with her hands. The Most High, the Most High about to straighten these women out, man. Look at it. Look at his ass. Look at Simp. Look at the sucker, man. Look at her. Look at her, all doped up. You know, that's why we gotta wait for Yahweh Bashim Yahushua. These are the women that we have, man. All right. Let's pause it. Okay. All right. This dude walking with him, he probably happy the police came and got her for that night. He probably elated. He could get some breathing time. All right. So let me go get a couple more scriptures. You know, let's go here. I'm gonna go down to 19. Let's go to verse 19. It says, "It is better to dwell in the wilderness than with the contentious and an angry woman." Man, it's better to dwell in the wilderness where it's nothing. It's really desolate. All right, than with a wicked woman. That was stupid. All right. Now you got charges. Now you got to pay, and these women don't never really pay for the shit, man. They ain't go to court. You know, your shit damaged. They never end up paying for it. You know, all right. They never listen. You know, and you know, it just comes to the point where Yahweh Bashim Yahushua is gonna have to slaughter these hoes, man, when them troopers come in, you know. All right? When them troops come in, and they ain't gonna have shit to say. That's why they're gonna be trying to clean hold to you. Okay? Let me see, just a couple more. There ain't gonna be too many more. Let me go. Matter of fact, let's go to Proverbs, the 7th chapter. Let's see, 7 and 11. All right. All right. This is Proverbs 7 and 10. It says, "Behold, there met him a woman with an attire of an harlot and the subtle of heart. She is loud and stubborn, and feet abide not in her house." So she never in the house, man. All right. Now she is in the streets that lieth wait at every corner. So she caught him and kissed him, and kissed him and an impudent face, saying unto him, All right, that's really not what I'm looking for. But it's a good one, you know. So let me go back to 9. All right, 9 and 13. This is Proverbs 9 and 13. It says, "The foolish woman is clamoring. She is simple." That woman was simple and knoweth nothing. All right. Okay. She sitteth at the door of her house and at the seat of the high place in the city to call pastors who go right on their ways. Whosoever is simple, let him turn in hither. And as for him that wanteth understanding, she saith to him, "Stolen waters are sweet, and bread eaten is secret is pleasant." So this is basically saying, hey, you can get this box. All right. And that's a wicked woman, man. All right. That's why they got to learn at home. You know, and when they learn, you know, you still got to give them just enough. You know, just let them know about the name of your house, shy man. You ain't got to go too deep when you're teaching them. All right. Because they'll try to pull that somewhere else. But verse 18 it says, "But he knoweth not that the dead are there, and that her guests are in the depths of hell." So this bitch is part of that. It's just basically hell, right? And you see anybody that get hold of that, sin of that sin fall upon them. Okay, right? So you know, hey, really, that's it, really. This chick, you know, it just made me it made me mad to see us. See, we got to go through our people still doing the sisters who live that way, man. In the hood, you know, grow up that way, and a lot of them want to be that way, you know. So, you know, they want to do what the men do, but you're gonna see what the men got to go through, because in this time has come, the Most High is about to terrorize the shit out of you, man. So with that, give our praise to Yahweh Bashim Yahushua. Peace, salutations, brothers, and shalom.